to Embers, the video podcast that sprinkles a little magic into your day. On today's tip from the cauldron, we're going to be discussing how you can manifest magic in your daily life. If you've ever wondered how you can turn your dreams into reality, then today is your lucky day. So grab a pen and paper, grab your favorite potion, whether that be coffee, water, or tea, because today we're diving into the amazing world of quantum techniques that empower you to manifest what you desire. Imagine this. Every thought you have sends vibrations into the universe, like tiny messages zipping through space. This is where quantum physics comes in. It shows us that everything is interconnected. If you're brand new here, welcome. My name is Dr. Ember, or Lady Ember, whichever you prefer. This is Tips from the Cauldron, and today we are actually discussing quantum manifestation, a beginner's journey. This is going to actually teach you how to do manifesting magic quick and easy in your own life. Now, if you want to know more about me, you can check out my bio in the link below. If you wish to get a reading from me, you're welcome to go ahead and do that on the Hypesy page. I'm working on putting together a website for the store again. Check out our business tips. Check out our self-help life tips. And also check out our messages from Spirit here on the Cauldron. Okay, they're my messages and Spirit's messages, basically. But regardless, you're going to find a lot of wonderful things here. Now, one of the reasons I am talking to you about this today is because I am a quantum manifestation life coach. And when you look at quantum physics, they're absolutely fascinating in a way that not a lot of things are to me. Okay, I admit quantum physics is a hobby of mine. However, I've worked on over the years how to figure out how to combine quantum physics and manifestation. Because being a manifestation coach, your clients really want to see their lives change quickly and easily. And I get that. Now, this is where quantum physics comes in because every thought you have sends vibrations out to the universe. You've got to vibe right because you're sending the universe all these little memos, right? All these little tiny messages that are zipping through space going, hey, this is what I want. So you got to make sure that it's correct. Now, using things like positive affirmations, which are simply positive statements, guys, you can actually shape those vibrations consciously. Let's look at the statement right now. I am incorporating these tips into my daily life. And the reason why I'm using that one is because this is going to help transform your life in a very different way. That's one of the reasons why I put out all of this information, is because I want you guys to have the life of your dreams. And it is very, very, very possible to have it based on simple things. Okay? Now, when you use an affirmation or a positive statement, once again, you're shaping those vibrations consciously. So you're going to want to think of affirmations as your personal magic wand, able to give you whatever it is that you want. You see, if your affirmations are done correctly, it helps convince your subconscious mind that this needs to be in your life. And when you repeat your affirmations daily, you give them power. You're not just speaking, you're sending signals out there for creation and manifestation of what you want in your life. That's why your thoughts matter, your words matter that come out of your mouth, and your actions matter. All of this forms together to create your own reality. And I get asked a lot, are you sure? No, I'm very sure, actually. You see, if you use a simple phrase like, I am abundant, or I am attracting positivity into my life on a daily basis, okay? You focus on just that one thing. And as you say this out loud, I am abundant, or I am attracting positivity into my daily life. Okay, you really need to feel that statement resonate within you emotionally. Because see, what this is it's about aligning your inner beliefs with what it is that you want in your life. And that's a really, really important thing. That's where vision boards come into play also. Okay? That's where writing, my friend says, the universe has given me standards, and I am writing standards to imprint it upon my subconscious that I need this in my life immediately. And I love how he puts that. Basically, what he does is he grabs pen and paper and he fills up 3 sheets, front and back, that quite literally say, we're just going to use one of these 2 phrases here. Thank you that I am now abundant in my daily life. Or thank you that I am attracting positivity now in my daily life. And as he writes it out, he says it out loud and he feels it resonate within himself. And he's aligning those inner beliefs with what he wants. And guys, this isn't an overnight thing, okay? This actually does take time, but the more you do this, the more you program yourself to do this manifesting magic this way, it actually helps you create a more positive vibe. And all those little post-it notes that you're sending out to the multiverse, to the universe, to the universal power, however you see deity, right? It could be you, it could be God, it could be the All Father, it could be the goddess, it could be the mother, whatever. Okay? You're putting this out there and you're saying that this is what you want in your life. You're getting that feeling with it. You're putting it in the present tense because it is happening to you right now. And you are using gratitude so that it shows that you're vibing high enough to get this. And the more gratitude that you have in your life for things, I promise you, the more it's just going to raise your vibration automatically. And I've got out so many videos, and I'm going to keep saying it. Gratitude for the little things brings gratitude for the big things. So if you are writing down on a piece of paper over and over and over again while you are saying it out loud, thank you that I am now abundant in my life, or thank you that I am now abundant in my daily life, okay? I prefer to use the word daily life because it's moment to moment to moment to moment to moment to moment. It creates a continuous stream, and when you're working with the quantum realm, that's important. because it involves the observer effect. Okay? And I'm not going to get into a really technical description here. But when you involve the observer effect and the quantum realm by programming your subconscious mind and using your emotional aspects and your conscious mind, it actually brings it here into your life. Okay? I'm going to use an example I have used many, many times in many, many places. Still a very, very good example. So if you've heard this before, bear with me. Okay? You're sitting on a chair and there's a spring in it. It's no longer comfy. Maybe it's real rickety. And you go out to your local stores and you take a look and see what's around. And you find a style that you really, really like. But you don't quite have that money at that time. So you go home deciding you're going to get that chair. And you have to save up the money. So as you're saving up that money, you're looking at that chair going, yeah, this is going to be a nice chair to sit on. The chair I'm sitting on now, it ain't that comfy. I'm going to really enjoy having that chair. Now, some of us $100 for a new chair is like a big deal. Just saying. Some of us it's not. But some of these chairs I've seen are like $2,500. And I really don't think they're any more comfier than the $100 chair or more uncomfier. And I know a lot of you are going, that is so not a word. And you're correct. However, if the chair is comfy or if the chair is not comfy, is basically what I mean here. Okay? So don't bother giving me hate on how I've committed a word crime. I know. I'm letting you know I know. Going back to what we're talking about here. Okay, when you are working on quantum manifesting things into your life, you need to be simple, you need to be clear, and you need to be resonating with the emotion that shows that it is already there in your life, filled with gratitude also. Okay, so this is expectancy and gratitude because you want this in your life. Now, when you get that money, you go and you buy that chair online and you have them ship it directly to you. And hopefully it's assembled. Otherwise, there's like usually that box you can check that will have someone come out and assemble it for you. Or you can assemble it yourself if you are so inclined. But you eventually get your chair. You're out the money. And at first, that chair is great. It is amazing and it is fantastic. Yes, everything that you want. And it is that satisfaction. It is that gratitude that you got it. Eventually, it's going to wear off, okay? That happens. We take it for granted until that chair is no longer what we want, what we need, what we desire. So, in regards to the statement, thank you that I am now abundant in my daily life. And it's how you define abundance, okay? Or perhaps you're going to be looking straight for cash. I know a lot of people who like to use this for cash coming to them. And they're going to go, thank you that I am now financially secure with so much in my bank account and so much in my wallet on a daily basis. And they're going to picture that. They're going to be going, yeah, buddy, I got the money. I got my bills paid. Oh, yes, I'm good. Right? Sometimes that's a little harder to do in other circles. But when you feel it resonating within you, and it aligns that inner belief with what you want in life. And guys, it's going to take a minimum of 30 days to convince your subconscious to rewrite programming. And that is if you are actually going after what it is at the same time that is holding you back with your subconscious and doing that shadow work. Otherwise, it's going to take longer. Yes, you can override it with just doing this. Okay? You're looking at a minimum of doing this for 4 months, 120 days. Minimum. The longer you do this, the more this is going to resonate in your life. And it's simple, guys. It takes 5 to 10 minutes a day. And you don't have to sit down and write all of that out at one time. He does. I don't. I write a page. I'll go and do something else. I'll come back, sit down, take a break, write another page. I use this wherever I'm at. Really does work, but it does take some time to get to that point. And I don't want to discourage you, because the reason I'm putting out this information is because quantum manifestation is real. You can get whatever it is that you dream of, that you desire, that you work towards, if everything is in alignment. Your thoughts, your emotions, your words, your actions. Your belief is strong that you will get it. So I'm breaking this down. Remember, this is a beginner's manual for doing some quantum manifestation in your life. Okay? This is just one example of some of the techniques that we're going to be giving you here from the Cauldron. Also, I'm going to be breaking down some more magical tips. I know I've been going over some tarot classes. I'm still going to do that. I'm also going to be doing some runes. I am going to be doing some color associations, moon magic stuff. I mean, there's a lot of stuff planned, okay? As long as I can keep internet, because depending on the world I'm at and if it reaches my hotspot with the cell booster, I don't know. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. But I will keep putting this out, and as soon as I can, I will get more out there. So make sure that you like and subscribe this episode so that you too are not going to miss any tips from the Cauldron. Because I promise you, you're going to learn a lot about that. So remember, manifestation isn't just dream casting. It's about leveraging quantum principles to create real change within your life on a daily basis. So if you're ready to unlock the magic within, stay tuned, because I promise you there's going to be a lot more powerful tools that we're going to use together to change things. And I promise you're going to find out a lot more mastering manifestation through science-driven techniques here. Love and light, peace and progress. I'm out.